Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new here, my name is Leslie. I upload content on cooking mainly, sometimes grocery hauls, day in the life of, sometimes clothing hauls, any farming videos. You never know what you're going to get here, but you'll probably get a blooper in just about every video. So be on the lookout. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here. This is an exciting week. We are celebrating here this week. 90,000 subscribers. Woo-hoo! Thank you guys so much. We have a big giveaway when we reach 100,000 subscribers, and I'm super excited to get there and share my love with you guys to whoever wins. But anyway, that'll be when we reach 100,000. Not sure when that'll be, but right now we're celebrating 90,000 subscribers. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. But today you're going to get a variation of red beans and rice, but it's beans and sausage and rice. Just a loose variation of red beans and rice. Except we're not using red beans, we're using pintos. So anyway, stay tuned. That's what's coming up.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside.
In case I forgot to say before the intro, I do want to tell you, I would love for you to subscribe if you have not done so. And if you have, thank you so very much. I love you guys with all of my heart. Okay, so we're doing pinto beans, andouille sausage, rice. You know, I'm just going to call it beans and rice type thing. But with some meat thrown in there. I did make the Mexican cornbread to go with it and was going to put it in the refrigerator, but they ate it all. And so I don't have a cornbread, so I don't know if I'm going to just make a regular cake of cornbread. I don't know if I have enough cheese for the Mexican cornbread. I don't know if I have jalapenos for it, so I'll probably just make a regular thing of cornbread. But anyway, let's get started. I started this last night, so let's back up just a little bit to last night, and I'll tell you what I did, and then we'll get started on this. And at the end of the video, we'll chat a little bit about what this week is going to hold. We've got some special fun things coming up this week, along with some extra videos. Normally, I just do, I think, 5 videos a week, but we may get 6, possibly even 7 this week. So I'm not sure, but we got some fun stuff coming up this week, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. So let me show you what I did last night to start this dish. I took a pound of pintos that I had looked really well for any rocks or debris. I did not rinse them, but if you are a bean rinser, then by all means go ahead. I filled my crock pot up almost to the top, with about 2 inches from being to the top, with water. And then I like to season my beans, no matter how or why I'm cooking them, with some kind of side meat or salt pork or some kind of ham bone. Tonight I'm using a slice of just salt pork, and I just drop it in there, put the lid on, turn the crock pot to low, and let it go all night long. Okay, so that was last night. So here we are today. Let me move my hand wiping towel out of the way. If you are bothered with gassiness, now is the time that you want to rinse these beans, pour off the cooking liquid, rinse them off, and then put more fresh liquid in, and we're going to cook them again. I am not really bothered with it, and neither are my loved ones too terribly bad. So, and I like the thick, soupy, wonderful juices that the pintos make. So I'm keeping that delicious pinto bean gravy. I'm going to keep that. But if you are worried about it and that bothers you and you're a bean rinser, now's the time to rinse those beans. Dump that liquid out, rinse them off, put them back in the crock pot, pour some fresh water on it, and that's where we're picking up now. Okay, so I'll meet you over here at the stove top, kind of in between the crock pot and the stove, because we're going to be going back and forth just a little bit, but I've got some prep work to do. Okay, so I have in a little frying pan over here, I have some oil, and I have chopped up, I only had a purple onion. That would not be my preference. I would have used a Vidalia or a sweet onion of some sort, but all I had was purple onion. So I'm going to start sauteing them up just a little bit. And while they are starting to saute, I'm going to take a Cajun style smoked andouille sausage. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to slice this up into, you know, pretty smaller than just rings. Let me see if I can back you up so I can show you a little bit. I'm just going to I'm going to cut it in half. And then little slices. Does that make sense? All right. So I'm just going to do little sections. It's just easier for me to do it in sections. I think I feel like I'm accomplishing something when I finish one little section. So I'm just going to keep doing this while the onions saute. I'll be back in just a minute and we'll move to the next portion of this. Alright guys, so into my onions that are still sauteing. They're not where I want them yet. I'm just going to go ahead and add this andouille sausage. And we're just going to let that brown a little bit, because the browner it gets, the toastier it tastes, and it gives it just a little bit more flavor. We're going to add some garlic in this in just a little bit when it gets closer to being ready, because you don't want to burn your garlic. But so we're just going to let that saute up. I'm going to meet you over at the crock pot. Okay guys, I'm going to turn my beans on high. And they have a red beans and rice seasoning. But I could not find that, so I'm going to use just this Cajun seasoning. And I'm going to start with a tablespoon. All right, we're going to stir that around. Now we may add more, but it's better to always add more than to add too much and have to worry about diluting it. Alright, so I'm going to let this sit for just a little bit. Then I'll taste it and see if we need to add more. I'm thinking we're going to need at least 2 tablespoons, but we're going to wait and see. And I may even wait till after I get the sausage in there, because the sausage is going to add its own flavor as well. But we've got this turned up on high. We're going to put the lid on, and then we're going to go back and watch our sausages and our onions. Okay everyone, we're going to go in with 2 spoonfuls of garlic. We're just really going to heat that through. And we're just going to take this and transfer it over to our crock pot. Okay guys, let's go put this in with our beans. Okay, and we're adding oil and all. Any grease that's in here, we're just adding that in because that's all flavor. All right. Don't that look good? And there's our piece of ham that I cooked, or salt meat that I cooked with the pintos. Okay, so we've got it on high. We're going to let it cook for several hours on high. We're going to taste it periodically to see if we need to add more seasoning, I did add probably another half a tablespoon of the Zatarans, but I may need more. So we're going to, periodically, we're going to check it and taste it. I wanted the sausage to be sure to infuse its flavors, so I didn't want to overpower it. So as of right now, I've got a tablespoon and a scant half, if that makes any sense. So, okay, we'll be back when it is time to taste and see what we need to add. Okay, I'm going to give Bryant a trial run before supper on this. He just came in from the farm, and so I'm just going to...
Not too much.
Not too much? Is that enough?
Oh, that's way plenty.
That's way plenty. Okay, let's get some of these beans and sausage. Oh, I forgot my scooper.
Don't that look good? So you put Zataran seasoning in it?
Yes, and I did end up putting another tablespoon in here. So that was 2.5 tablespoons.
Okay.
You want to get in plenty of that juice because that juice is the good stuff.
What all kind of beans are in there?
It's just pintos.
Just pintos?
Just pintos. All right. Let's let him give it a try. Okay, he's ready to give it a try.
Hey, everybody, here we go. Look at here at this beautiful bowl, because you guys saw it a while ago, okay? Got a little bit of everything in there. I didn't salt it, I didn't pepper it, I didn't do anything.
You don't need to with that seasoning. And be sure to go careful on your seasoning. Go a little at a time and taste it each time.
I love rice. I love pintos. Is it kielbasa?
Andouille sausage.
Andouille sausage.
Do you love that too?
I do now.
He does now?
Yeah.
This is probably your first time having it.
I think so. No, you put it in your spaghetti, don't you? Meatballs? You put it in something. This here is really good. It's got the crab bowl flavor.
Sort of, yeah.
Yep.
I use the Tony Chachere's Cajun seasoning.
Yeah, it's really good comfort. This is good comfort.
Right. This would be a good fall dish on a cold day.
That is a really good. You know what would be really good with that?
What?
Mexican cornbread.
Well, we don't have any.
Why do we not have any?
Because y'all ate it all.
Y'all, being Isaac.
Well, somebody ate it all.
We just kept eating it as we'll walk past it. So.
That's what I get for not putting it up immediately.
But that's really good. That will make a quick, easy supper.
Yeah, because you did everything in the crock pot, basically. I mean, I did brown it in the skillet, but that only took me like 5 minutes.
Or you can use the side dish. Hey, this is water.
At work. He's been working. He's a working man.
I just sprayed the
Working men are not supposed to come in. Working men aren't supposed to come in looking clean.
I just sprayed the tractor off. It was getting a little hot, so that's water from spraying the tractor off.
All right, well, he's going to finish this. There you have it. I don't know, really, I guess pintos and sausage and rice. So just a variation of red beans and rice.
We call it kind of the Cajun, Ragin Cajun.
The Ragin Cajun.
Yeah.
Pinto beans. Ragin Cajun pinto beans.
There you go.
All right, we'll see you guys next time on the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Oh, don't go anywhere because I want to talk to you a little bit about what's coming up this week. This is a special week and we got some celebrating to do. So I'm going to talk to you about what's coming up this week. Okay, everybody, so let's talk about this week. This week, I hit 90,000 subscribers yesterday. I guess sometime yesterday. So we are super excited, and we're going to do a live video on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Will this take the place of my normal video? I'm not sure yet. If it doesn't, then you'll just have an extra video. If it does, this will take place of my video. So I just don't know. You may get 2 videos on Thursday or 1, but definitely you will get a live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Several people have submitted some questions that they would like us to answer, anything about us, my favorite kitchen utensils, whatever your question may be. Now let me just go ahead and say that if it's on the live and if it is a question that may spark controversy or something like that, don't be, I may just send you, I may just say, how about emailing me that question or messaging me privately, just because I don't want to open the door to any type of, you know, anyway. So but like any kind of fun question, we've been asked to explain how we met, what my favorite Bible story is. There's been several questions. I got to go back through and write them down. So if you want to go ahead and leave in the comments some questions, hopefully I'll see them and I'll write them down to answer that night. If not, you can ask your question that night because it will be a live video. So that this Thursday night, I'm not sure what the date is. Today's the 18th, 19th, 21st. I think it's July 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, you may also get a bonus video this week on Wednesday. We may just do a week long of videos just to celebrate 90,000 subscribers. So, Wednesday may very well be a try-on haul, a clothing box. I am due for a new fashion box. You know, it's not one I get often, but I have gotten a few. And I had some credits there, so we're getting a box from Fashion. And I'll talk more on that video. That will probably be on Wednesday's video. So, with that being said, we're going to have a week long of some type of videos all week. Now, Saturday. Will we have a video on Saturday? That may be the only day we don't do a video. Saturday's videos, it's just hard for me to get it up. Usually I am videoing for Sunday's weekend recap. So maybe 6 videos this week. Not sure. But we're just going to celebrate all week. And I'm so thankful for you guys. And I want you to know from the bottom of my heart how much I love and appreciate you all. I wish I could just sit down with each and every one of you and talk to you and share with you and visit with you. And I don't get to do that. And even reading the comments, they're coming in so fast. Sometimes I'm reading them, but I really don't have time to respond like I want to. And please know that it's just time constraints, that people are commenting on multiple videos, and so it's difficult for me to actually sit down and respond to each and every one. But I want you guys to know how much I love you and how much I appreciate you. And because of you, it's because of you that this channel is what it is. And I'm so very thankful. I'll get emotional, so I'm going to stop. But I just love you guys, and I appreciate you so much. I hope you see Jesus in me. I hope you see, even when I'm not talking about Jesus, I hope you can still see him in me. And I hope that something I have said along the way has ministered to you in some way, shape, or form, because that's my heart's prayer. So anyway, all right, we're going to have a fun week. I hope you enjoyed this Ragin Cajun pinto bean dish. I don't know what else to call it, but it is what it is. And so, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Farm and Pastor's Wife, and I'll see you Wednesday, and I'll see you Thursday, definitely at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe another video on Thursday. Friday I'll see you, and I'm not sure about Saturday, but then I'll see you on Sunday. So almost every day this week I'll see you guys. So we're just celebrating 90,000 subscribers, and we're celebrating you because you're one of them. Love you guys. Remember, the grease is hot enough. You can fry anything. Bye, y'all.